care about your tips. Can I shut that off? I wish I could. Oh, I need a better setup. I really need to come up with something that I can just set like here-ish too. That'd be neat. Wonder if I can. No, that's just stupid. I ain't gonna help with no light. Oh crap! That might have just messed up my internet. Ugh. Jesus Christ! All right, well, nobody's around, so yay. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do stuff because that's what I'm doing. So whether people tune in and turned up or not, I'm still gonna have to get busting down on this little guy. Which again, I really am thinking better lighting is something I'm gonna have to invest in. Yeah, that actually works out pretty good. Right behind those teeth. Oh, yeah, well, I am. I figured I'll finish him out really quick. I don't think it'll take too long, and then I'm gonna start on something else cool. Um, 'Cause yeah, it ain't gonna do him too. You know, why if my YouTube sucks, I really need to go back and check my YouTube from yesterday and see how shitty it looks. But, if it's garbagey, you know, then maybe I shouldn't even worry about YouTube in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I figured I'll tweak this little guy out, finish him up, call it a day on him maybe, and then start somebody else because I really want to get on maybe the crab guy or the beetle dude or something like that. Beetle dude instead of Beetlejuice, maybe make him. I'm thinking about doing a lot of, I don't know, like obscure little name drops or little references, you know, things that would be if you were from the 80s or whatever you'd catch. I think that'd be funny. 'Cause I definitely want to make references. And I'm thinking, man, about like mixing stuff up. Like, God, see, I've is it more clear over? Maybe this is just too close. Can I like? I can't really move it the way it's positioned. Dang. So anyway, what I'm thinking is, uh, crap, I forgot what I was saying. Referencing. hmm, Oh, you know what I could do? No, watch this. All right, now focus, bro. Really? Are you gonna be like the focus will be in between workable and not? But then the camera's like directly in my face. That's stupid. Where do I need to have you at? Up right there? Oh, well, that ain't too bad. I can deal with that. Camera's kind of out of my face. You can kind of see it. Yeah, that actually works out pretty good. Okay, you know what? Maybe I can kind of turn the camera even a little bit like that. Okay, yeah. That ain't too shabby, because then you can still see it better. Okay. Hey, I'm trying to position my hand up. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about how I can utilize, like, you got Freddy Krueger, right? But I don't want to say Freddy Krueger. But you also have like Edward Scissorhands, and they're pretty much, along the same line. So I was thinking about combining them to give like the ultimate 80s reference of characters. I thought that might be cool. So I was thinking like an Eddie and Freddy rhyme, kind of. So I was thinking like Eddie, Kruger hands or something like that. So that way I can get both of them kind of involved. I thought that'd be funny. Yeah, you can see me making those little lines, the giblets, little giblet lines. There you go. What's up, Eddie? It's been a while, bro. Making some action figures here. Well, Mr. Maggot is going to be kind of an in action figure. He's not really going to do much. He's a little fat maggot baby. I mean, you can't really focus. Thank you. Can't really do much as a little fat maggot baby, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can, but I am going to make him have armholes. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and make a couple little nubby mounds right here beyond his little fat tits, which I'm going to bring up again. I've decided. Then we're giving little arm mounds that I then can drill holes in and attach things to. That's what I'm going to do. So he will, in fact, have options to have arms at some point. Just thought, fuck it, why not? Let's just do it. Give him little armholes, see what fucking happens. See what happens for Mr. Maggot with little armholes. All right, we got a little cut here, a little slice and dice going on there. So we'll bring it in. Got a little place right here. Gonna bring it in. And again, I do want to get him done today pretty quick so I can start on somebody else. Because this little guy is cool, but his intricacies aren't nearly what I want to delve into for some of the others, like the crab guy and just general other creations that I think will be really fucking cool to put some effort into doing, you know? Because I think those guys would be really fun to play with. And just really get some cool shit out of them. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Giving him all kinds of little, oops, sorry. Giving him all kinds of little, cuts and cracks in those lips. Those big bulbousy lips. Oh, so the werewolf claw idea. Okay, so here's what I originally had. Hold on, let me. Where the fuck are they? Oh, like these right here. Okay, so what happened, Eddie, was this. Let me get your opinion on them. So really quick to start this off. So I can go ahead and go off course here. What I built was off my memory of claws I've seen on them really quick on what I have done. God dang. So I molded these out of clay completely, by the way, from scratch, from my memory, from when I was younger. Okay. Let me move Mr. Maggot so I don't accidentally mess him up. And then of course, these are resin based, and then I made them out of clay. Now these are my ideas originally. Okay. And I made them in two parts, resin, and then I painted them. But my question is, well, as far as claws go, they work. You know, they work out pretty good. Um, but are they too giant bird-like or not? I also went ahead and did a little research because dog claws and bird claws and cat claws and all claws pretty much look the goddamn same, you know? So I was like, what the? It's very frustrating. I wanted them to be big, like if they were, you know, more like werewolfy, they'd be like real big claws. You know what I mean? But as far as the bone part goes, I remember a long time ago seeing like oh, let me get a oh dang it. There we go. Seeing claws of some sort, like bear claws or something. I don't remember, but they had kind of a weird thing like this. And my wife says, "Oh no, those are bird claws. Bird claws have that." But I've seen that on like badger claws and everything else. So I was like, "Nah, wife, I think they're all right. I think those work." You know. And I ended up making a whole slew of these, casting them, painting them down, doing the whole 9 yards. And again, it's like a black resin that I did on my white resin, and then I painted them, finished them, put them all together. They're different. The claws themselves are different sizes. I have two different versions, but the way they all go in. My instant thought was eagle, but that still looks canine. Yeah, see, that was my thing. Was I'm thinking about going back to the drawing board on them and changing them up because she says giant. She says eagle claws, basically bird claws. But when I did the research after the fact, no, they look legit. They look like real fucking like dog claws and stuff. Except for a lot of your dog claws are more chipped, and they're kind of like a little bit more like wore out. I guess they'd be a little bit more like that. They're not quite so hooked. But again, I wanted them just to look a little fucking meaner. Like and as far as like thicker and stuff goes, I'm going off like my dog's claws. Like they're not thick. They're just dog claws. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna go back on the drawing board with the idea there. Overall, it's not bad. You know, like it worked out. But yeah, I think it's the curve too that does it, like the hooks, because the hooks at the end kind of give you that bird look. And I didn't realize that until after I kind of, because again, I went off memory. I don't usually look stuff up, and it's kind of my downfall. But the back part of it looks fine, I guess. I think it's just that hook part. Like maybe if I just kept them more like that, you know, they look sick. Well, thank you. I think if I just took the hook part out of them and gave them more of a stumpiness, I think that would look all right. And I could even possibly modify these down to do that. But I also am thinking about just maybe completely uh, doing a complete rebuild, completely overhauling the idea of the claws and just making them like super brutal. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I will probably modify those first. You know, um, just to kind of see how I like it and be like, okay, these do look like dog claws now. Awesome. Big dog claws, obviously, like dogs the size of bears, which would be werewolfish. You know, and then after that, make the decision of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that, or go ahead and make it a complete rebuild. And the problem is rebuilding sucks because you've already put time and effort in so much stuff that you don't want to just like, oh, let me just start over from scratch because that's what I did this for the first time was so I could just do it again. No, You don't want to have to do it 5 times. You want to do it once and be done. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I have to do it over again, I will. But if I can get away with not doing it over again, that'd be preferable. That'd be really preferable. I'm gonna hear my wife coming downstairs. What am I making? A maggot. I'm making Mr. Maggot. Look, let me show you. So here's version 2.0 of Mr. Maggot, because this is version 1.0 of Mr. Maggot. Okay. And I have to make him smaller. Let me see if you can see it with the shadow. Now you can kind of see he has eyeballs and stuff. There we go. That was first version of him. Started. Thank you. And then this is the new version of him. Started getting up there. And he's just going to be a little fat maggot guy with a little top hat. Boop, when he's done. Mr. Maggot. But I'm making him because I'm building, like, when these are all done, like he'll be able to he'll move his arms and everything. And like, well, now I have like a bunch of space. Like there's Mr. Maggot's picture. I'm going to be building crazy figures. I can't, oh my God, I don't know how to, a bunch of little figures. So yes, figures. I was thinking about the Vampire Slayer kits. A buddy of mine makes some, he makes them, but I know a few people that make them, and dude, some of them are impressive. Some of them I've seen, some of them that aren't that impressive, but they on a financial standpoint, uh, they make a lot of money. I'm like, I could probably make some pretty mean looking vampire kits. Something like that might not do so bad. So I've considered it myself, man. But I haven't really gotten around to it. I don't like to step on people's toes necessarily either. And since I got a buddy who does it, I'm like, maybe I won't. But honestly, like, I need to make a few bucks here and there, and everybody does. So when it comes down to doing this shit, making little figures is cool, but we all need to we all need to make a couple of bucks. That's the world, unfortunately. It fucks us over, and we all gotta bow to the almighty dollar. So I can sit here and make cool little maggot people in my office space all damn day, but gotta pay the bills. And will Mr. Maggot pay the bills? I don't know. Okay, I'll blame it on you then. Mini freaks. Okay, look, bro. So now that you're back, the muscle freaks, and we were having some ideas tossed around the other day. I'm still okay, man. Well, I'll catch you later, bro. But just message me if you want to seriously go over some ideas. But I'm still contemplating naming things. So uh the freaks, the muscle freaks, the um mini freaks, anything like that, bro, is up on the chopping block for being a questionable name. I'm definitely down for naming these about whatever. I need to make sure it's going to be commercially catchy, memorable, and that's why I'm just trying to collect up the most logical amount. Like I'm just sitting here pulling names and putting them in a big pot, and I'm like, okay, what is going to be the best? What am I looking at here for naming these little things? You know, I just want to make sure they look. Come on, you can't even see that. There we go. See his details on his little cheekbone right here, or his cheek area right here. All that's coming in. starting to really look good down there. Oh, that's starting to look good. Yeah. Mr. Maggot, you're going to be all right. As long as I can get those eyeballs to look all right. And I'm slightly concerned about them in there because I don't have anything currently that's going to be too easy to push back under in there to get that molded properly. So, yes. But, like, I like the freaks part to it. Like, freaks is all right. Naming it something freaks, I think, will be good. I just haven't quite decided on anything else yet, you know? Like, what else would be good? Thank you. I don't know. I haven't settled on anything. So freaks is even up in the air, you know? But I need something that'll be applicable, like something that'll be pocket freaks. Well, monster in my pocket though, then, and I mean, I don't know how close to something from the 80s I want to get. Like, do I want to outright do like a monster in my pocket ripoff? I don't know. I don't know. See, that's where I'm conflicted, my friend. Is do I want to really push those boundaries where people will be like, "Oh, you're just outright blatantly ripping it off." Because I mean, I don't want to say that I am, but I want people to be like, "Oh, that kind of reminds me of this." Let me be like, "Yeah," because it's like an homage to all that stuff. I loved. Oh, come on, I loved those things when I was a kid. I want to kind of bring back that feel, and you know, in my own special way. And so, with my own little toy line of silly, crazy monster people, crazy monster, freaky people. Well, that actually looks really good right there, like that. It's kind of giving him an eyeball look. Let me see if I can kind of poke that in to work that on there as an eyeball. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't know, you can't really see the detail on that, how it barely kind of came out. Anyway, like fiends, freaks. Maybe I should just go through a thesaurus and look up all the words for that kind of stuff. Maybe I should do that. Are you going to bed now, wife? Yeah. Good night. Good night. I don't know. You got to check. I'm on live. Who is it? I mean, the dogs aren't going crazy, so. Oh. Well, another child has arrived home unexpectedly. Apparently. Interesting. Yeah, I thought you were at Frontier City too. What's up? Odd silence, of course, I guess. Going to the bathroom. Don't really talk to people while you're pooping or peeing. Some people do, and that's weird. You feel like freaks. Maybe. Again, I'm not like freaks is fine. I'm not against using the word freaks for anything whatsoever. Again, it's pocket, like a monster in my pockets. I don't know how close to the pocket I want to go because of monsters in my pocket. And sorry, my speaking gets a little weird because god dang it. Well, because as I'm molding eyelids here, I get kind of like concentrating on the details. It's one of those things where, I mean, I think I'm gonna leave it about that. With that eyeball, I think I'm gonna leave it about there. Just something kind of sunk in, something kind of weird, but it's all right, you know. Looks good, looks decent enough. Give him a couple little kind of lines there that come along with the eyelid, kind of thing. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, give him some more lip cracks on this upper lip part here, right up by his nose giblets. Looking the goods in the neighborhoods. Give him a couple right here. Nice, sure. Might be too fucking much now. Hang on. Let's just remodify that back down. Get rid of those. I don't like those at all. Might get rid of you a little bit too. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, I like that. All right. And the other great thing is if you paint these, I want to make sure everybody's things are like whatever, like the cracks. I want to make sure there's plenty of detail work, So like if you were to put a black wash on this, it would fill in those cracks really nice, and people would be like, "Damn, that looks good. All right, yeah, that's a good deal right there." You know what I mean? Versus not. So when making miniatures, I don't know. I don't know how other people make miniatures. I've never really talked to anybody else who does this much. Um, so I don't know what they would do, but me, I would think. I forgot what I was saying. I got all concentrated and stuff, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Hmm. Random word associations into things I thought I was saying, but I guess I'm just mumbling random words as my brain tries to make an eyeball happen. But all in all, like I said, everything being pretty happy with it so far. Oops, until I fuck that up. Then I gotta go back through it. I should have got a toothpick before I sat down. That's what I should have done. That ain't too bad. There we go. Yeah, we'll start back over on that eyelid. Cool. Cool. Now, let's try to bring that up. Keep you. God dang it! Would you stop doing that? We're not playing the back and forth game here, eyelid. I mean, I guess we technically are actually playing the back and forth game here, eyelid. I don't want to play that game though with you. I just want you to do your damn job. Become a damn eyelid. And look weird for me. Thank you. Maybe I should get like a fatter needle. I don't know. I mean, that ain't too bad. That's looking all right. Those two eyeballs they're looking decent. I mean, that's pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with Mr. Maggot, with his face. I'm pretty happy with all that. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna modify a little bit, give him a few pock marks around the backside of his dome nugget, and then do the body really quick so I can be done with that. And then, yeah, I'll give him some nipples. Nipples. Round up his little fat gut, or round up his little fat butt. I don't. That'd be more his butt. So I gave him a butt crack. I'd have to give it right there, and I wouldn't really make. Hmm. Next, you can make a zombie tiki testicle. Listen, sir. I am not going to make a zombie tiki testicle to sate your need to see a zombie tiki testicle. Although I'm imagining it in my head, and that's really, I'm having a hard time imagining how that would look. So I don't even know if I could actually make a zombie tiki testicle, like a zombie tiki testicle. I'm not sure how. But I'm sure it would look interesting if you could do it. Maybe if I could do it. All right, let's get these tits back up a little bit more. I just want little titties, but I don't want like. Now this I got to be careful with because I don't want to. Oh no, Mr. Motorcycle Guys, just be loud. We have a couple of jackasses that live somewhat close by with motorcycles that are just fucking dick noodles with their motorcycles. Like, goddamn, guys. 4 in the fucking morning, they're like, "Brrrm," and they rev up. And you're just like, dude, it's not necessary, man. We get it. You got a fucking motorcycle, bro. Like, dude, you're not cool at 4 in the morning pissing off everybody. Like 4 in the afternoon, that's one thing. At 4 in the morning, like, dude, you have no life. We get it. But you don't have to tell us all the time. But he does. Oh, he does. And he throws fucking beer bash parties all the time, and it never fucking ends. Just right over there. And I'm always pissed about it. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Might have been too much titty takeoff. Breast reductions are hard. Gotta just give them just the right amount of titty. Not take off too much titty, but just the right amount. Gotta sculpt their boobie, make it look good. Put a nipple back on, you know. Gotta make sure it looks somewhat natural. At least try to. See, that's looking a little better again. I don't know. I didn't want to make it. See, now it's looking a little bit linear because I'm going to put those little arm knobs right here and right there, just right off the side to give him a little bit more of a option for arms, even if he doesn't have them. Even if I make some that don't have that option, I just want it to be kind of there. Oops. So, the arm nubs will be right about there actually where I'm clearing this out. But I want to make sure this all looks good. As far as bizarre lumpiness together goes. Making sure, looking to see if anybody's saying anything. So we're good. I can keep working on these tits. I have to say it like that too because I'm immature. So when you're immature, you have to say things like an idiot. It's kind of the unspoken law of immature idiots. 'Cause see, that ain't looking too bad. It's kind of leveling out now a little bit, which is good. They're not too huge. Because before, I mean, I wanted them big, but they were just improportionately weird looking. And it just wasn't working. And I get that. It's just got to try to do what you can to make it look as sort of natural as possible. You know, I wish I had some kind of smoothing tool. That'd be great. Something I could actually really smooth things out with, as opposed to just carefully have to do this. I'd probably need to move it over because everything you do is almost got a pro and a con in doing this kind of clay work. Your fingerprints show up on absolutely everything. Every tiny little movement you make repositions something else. It's like, fuck. Constantly covers up everything. It's ridiculous. Every smooth moment, smooth out thing. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm happy with those little titties like that, kind of going like that. They just look like nubs. I don't want to look up like floppy tits. I do not want that in my search history. Thank you very much. Believe me, my wife would be like, okay, you're looking up floppy tits for a reason. I get that. But still, then it's going to be in my search history. And I'll be like, God damn it, search history. I don't need that. You know? It's just not something I needs to have up in my history. My hysterectomy. But all in all, it's not looking too shabby. I don't know if you can use water on this kind of clay either. I know some people, like the old water-based clays, you could just slop it on there and water them down and smooth it all out. Oh, it worked out great. I don't know about these clays though. I know they're heat based, and I don't know if it'll fuck them up. Fuck, I don't know. I'm not gonna take a chance with it. That's for sure. This is all looking really good. His head's in a good shape. I do like how that all came out. Bumpy, lumpy, and weird. I do like all that. I like the wrinkle there. It goes along with being a worm. The tits kind of go along with being the worm segments. That goes along with being a worm segment. I dig it. I dig all the segments. So now I need to make this look a little better here, because this all looks kind of like shit. And then after that, I need to kind of make that all work a little better. Then I need to make it pocked out, and it'll probably be all right. Well, I'm gonna give him little arm nubs. Little arm nubs. Oh, little arm nubs. They just be like little mounds. Shit. Because what I'm thinking about doing is at some point making like a little, just like little arm, boop, like a little weird pincher arm, like nubby arm. You know what I mean? That you just stick in and be like, ah, like, looks like something off the old, what the fuck, the old shooting games where you'd be like House of the Dead or the Carnival. It reminds me of those, you know, like where they would be, um, those games and you just like fly around shooting stuff. Definitely reminds me of those. That look of something that would be in those. That's hilarious. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll just give him a little nub, little army nub right here, where obviously he could have some kind of hand. Like that, yeah. And I will flatten it out a little bit more. But yeah, just a nice little nub. Yeah, nubby nubs. Now, here's the other weird question. There's nobody really here other than you, Richard, so it's like you and me because nobody's over on my YouTube. And that's fine. Nobody cares. Womp womp. But I'm thinking about making it kind of like Monsters in My Pocket styled with like they had a game where you collect the monsters and the point system that was involved was, like a game. Like if you had a 20-point monster, it beat a 15-point monster. I'm almost thinking about trying to utilize something like that, in it. Or I could go Pokemon and have them evolve into a new form. You're right. That would be cool. Because, maggots do turn into flies. That's not a bad idea, bro. That is not necessarily such a bad idea. Not at all, sir. Hmm. Gonna give him some like this nub's kind of coming around. Do a lot of work on that here in a minute, but I'm gonna put the other nub on first so I don't mess it up. Then I'll just nub it, then I'll do his whole body. Yeah, and then we're done with this guy. Fly with a top hat. Yep. Oh, somebody suggested putting a fly on his top hat last night. I don't remember who it was, but they were like, for scale irony, put a fly on his top hat, and I was like, okay, that would be funny because it would be scale irony, because he's a giant fly, a giant maggot, and little fly. Ha ha ha. But didn't they have a fly with a top hat in something? And I know I'm not thinking of Spaceballs with the alien and his top hat. Hello, mama, hello, my darling. I'm not thinking of that part. I'm thinking of something similar though, where they were making fun of the old Fly movie. I just don't remember what it was now. Hmm. Oh well, I guess it's about the same, roughly. Roughly. But I might make an evolutionary step with him like later on, like a Mr. Maggot 2.0 or something along those lines. But one step at a time. I have a whole slew of other caricatures I have to get through before I start making advanced versions of the ones I've already got. You know what I mean? That is way too much clay. So definitely need to make sure and get the ones done that I've already got on the list before I start going, you know what? Let me make different ones of versions of these. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done. Baby steps. Baby steps, or you never go anywhere. You never walk if you don't take baby steps. That's what I've learned in doing all the bullshit I do. Took me only, my entire life to realize gotta slow down. There we go. And also gotta find your place on the camera. It's also important. Okay, those are looking pretty decent. Pretty decent little nub arms or arm nub areas. And ironically, a real fly just buzzed by my head. Like he's like, "Hey, what are you doing, bro? That's cool. Is that a maggot? All right, awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, it's an all right maggot. He's not the best. But he's decent enough. He got some maggoty things kind of going on with him, bro." All right, there we got his little nub arms. Just a couple little nubs off to the side. So he almost looks like some kind of weird mauled torture victim, chopped up, done up. His little fat gut needs some modifications, obviously. So, oh, let's get that done. But otherwise, his top end, from like there up, that's doing all right. Let's get this bottom half done, and then make him skinned up, or pockmark that skin up. Add a few other little details, and set him aside for the casting process. Him and his little hat. I mean, is the hat good size? Yeah, the hat's fine. The hat looks good. It'll be great when I grind down, glue it on his little head. Bloop. He looks like a nightmare. He's all, bro, you need to calm down there, buddy. You are an angry, mutated half maggot, half human hybrid looking thing. You need to calm down, slow your roll, bro. Oh, damn it. Just kind of smoothing it out. Oh God. Oh, fucking God damn it. I hate when that shit happens. Also, I need to put a few little lines on his gum or his lips on the bottom lip. Forgot about that. There we go. Yep, there we go. Looks all right, I guess. You know, might be a little much. Yeah, just kind of fade it in a little bit. Oh, in theory, it should be all right. All right, we're good. We're good. Leave it alone. Now, let's try to fix this little belly. Just kind of roll that together. 'Cause the problem is we have kind of a weird flat line-ish thing going on here that's like not quite wanting to pull these two together. But if I fix it, it'll line out the bottom piece. Maybe not. God, it's such intricate work that if you fuck it up, then you fuck up everything, you know? Super, super frustrating. One little fuck up, and it all falls apart. And it's super, super easy to do. And it is the back and forth game of tiny bits. And my fingernails don't help 'cause my fingernails keep hitting him. But you know what? I think that ain't too shabby. And you know what? This is gonna kill my goddamn back bent over like this. Like some kind of got Quasimodo hunchback. God damn. Oh, I might leave it like that. I might leave it like that because it's just a little segmented worm guy. It's not too shabby. Let me fix this bottom part. I gotta really bring out the bulbousness. The problem is I have to squish him down. This is gonna be hard. Maybe not. I might be able to just slice his bottom. Yes, that's what I will do. When it comes to that, I will slice his bottom. And it's pretty hot in here too. I didn't turn on ACs or anything last night. It's gonna be 80 something degrees. It's actually 77 right now. But supposed to hit 80s today here. And next week it's all gonna be in the mid 90s. Awesome. Summertime, fuck you. Hate you so much. Thanks for showing up. It's only gonna be 115 this year in our state. Pretty common. Goes up about 3 or 4 degrees every year. Last year it was like 110, 112. So one sneeze and the whole thing is screwed. Dude, you don't even know. When I was making my Necronomicons, um, the nose, which actually the nose is very similar to this, but I use hard clay again, like this, you know. So when I carve this stuff out, you know, you're literally doing this, like, and you cannot fuck up because if you do, you can't fix it. So when I was carving out the nose holes, you know, they're just really intricate little nose holes, and I was doing it with a needle. Uh, in between the two nose holes on the first carving of it broke. So instead of having two nostrils, it had one giant hole. Dude, I was pissed. I was furious, man, because it takes so long. You're watching me literally do this right now, so you can see it takes a lot to do this kind of stuff. You don't just whip it together. You know, you don't just whip it together. It takes time to sit here and tweak it out carefully. And the thing about this clay is, if I fuck up, I can fix it. It's pretty easy to go through and add some more clay and then take it out and then roll it around. And but that there's no going back. It's one and done. You fuck it up and you are done. So I started all over again. 2 weeks later, it was done. It was a nice sigh of relief when I finished it because I was like, oh, it's over. Thank God it's over. Because work on it was great, but man, it was just such a stress. Like every time I touched it, I got freaked out. It was like panic attack, panic attack, panic attack. Especially after that first fuck up. Ever since that, I was just like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Because not having a safety net's one of those things. So yeah, one sneeze and it's all over for sure. That does happen. So there we go. I'm gonna kind of keep them like that, just kind of a little bulbousy. Most of the detail work is going to be in his face, so that way it's like obviously. I am going to give him a little bit of like a butt, a little bit of a butt end here though, just a little kind of a butt. So if anybody notices the butt, damn it, where's the other one? So if you really, it kind of looks like a oh Jesus! People are gonna be like, "Bro, did you do that on purpose?" I'm like, no, it was like it's not meant to look like a wiener or anything like that. It's an actual like a little butt. Like he's got a little butt. I'm gonna have to make these 18 and adult. They're gonna have to be an adult, like straight up 18 and over for this stuff. Well, his name's Mr. Maggot, and the end of him kind of looks like it might be the head of a dick. Fuck. People are definitely gonna question it being a dick. That is for certain. That's funny. And I'm okay with that. They can question it. Definitely not gonna have qualms with that being of questioned, you know. Kind of just give him a little bit of segmentation. Going back slightly, not a lot, not heavy. I'm gonna come back and kind of smooth all that out a little bit here in a second. For fuck's sakes, please don't do this to me now. Don't make me have to go back and redo this whole thing, you fucking cockhead. Cock butt, I guess. Oh, there we go. Just want a little bit of line work that way. That way it kind of gives them a little bit more. And then as I work this with my fingers here in a minute, it'll kind of fade out. That's okay. Not looking too shabby on everything. One thing I hate about this clay though is it does collect other clay. Like as you do stuff, it kind of recollects itself. Like it gets little pieces of it here and there, and you're like, God damn it, quit. It's like, fuck, man. Yeah, I just had a big chunk on there. So it's like annoying because then you don't notice it and it kind of comes off, and you're like, man, fuck. Like, don't do that. Just stay where you're at. Stay in your fucking lane, bro. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll start bringing it up like that. So he's kind of got more of a weirdness to his shit here too, you know? See, that's looking pretty cool. Doing some stuff like that going on. Oh, Mr. Maggot. You've got a wiener for a butt. Mr. Wiener Butt. That's your actual name, Mr. Wiener Butt. Mr. Wiener Butt. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. It's fucking weird. Unfortunately, the heat is once again picking up. I can feel the clay literally melting in my hands. So that's why I've got to kind of hold it like that so it's not questionably going to be damaged by my hands purposely being too hard or too soft feeling on it, which is fairly easy to do. Get off there, fuckhead. Not what I wanted to do, but it kind of caught. Kind of caught there and made it a little messier. Oh, shit. So, Richard, how are your projects coming along, bro? I know you were looking at, like, you're asking me about some of my friends in the biz, but I mean, they can't, they're doing their own thing, man. They don't have time for screenplays and all these other things that half the other people are doing. But do you ever get anywhere with any of that stuff, like that you're looking for help with? You know? Oh, God. Why you got to do me like that, Mr. Maggot? No, not really. Yeah, well, don't give up, man. Like, it just takes time. Like I said, joining some of those groups online, you can connect with other people in there. I've got tons of people that are always, usually hit me up for help. Like, hey, man, how would you do this? Like special effects and stuff. And a lot of them I've met in those groups. And I don't mind helping them, like, if I can give advice or something. But, like, I can only do so much in the sense of advice. I wish sometimes I could be there with them and just be like, yeah, let me help you out. Oh, fuck me. See, look at that giant gash on the back, bro, because he just fell. Shit. All right. Fixing, 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 fixing. Trying to fix it. And sometimes those groups are some of the best places to go, just in general, man. You know. Oh shit. All right. Most of the writers I run into stink at writing. The good ones don't need help. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it sucks because the one thing I've told a lot of people, creative people, also, is as a creative person, if you need help from creative people, those creative people are always already creating something and they need help creating their thing. So it sucks because you're needing some help creating something. So you go, man, I really need, like, you know, I need somebody who can draw. Well, those people who can draw, if they're truly good creative people, They're already making their own thing going, man, I need somebody who can, write. And then it comes to this big conundrum of everybody wants to work on their own project first. And that sucks because then they're like, yeah, I'll help you draw your project, but you got to help me write mine first. And you're like, well, I need you to draw mine first, and then I'll help you write yours or paint it or, you know, film it or, whatever creative thing happens, you know, or even just a writer working with another writer or, a comic book artist working with another comic book artist. Like even just mutual stuff. It's always one of those things where everybody has their own agenda happening. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But it just sucks when you're wanting help with your thing and you're like, hey, bro, help me out. And they're like, well, yeah, but why don't you help me out first? Then I'll help you out. And you're like, yeah, 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 but you help me out first, and then I'll help you out. And like, yeah, 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 but you help me out, and then I'll help you. It's like, no, 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 no. It just sucks because then you're in this like paradox of who's gonna help who first, I'm just doing this to kind of help bring in similar looks to that, you know, just to kind of just pulling them in together a little bit. Some of the similar looks. I think I'll just leave it like that on that side. That way it's obviously all the same kind of look and feel there. That works out pretty good. And yeah, like I said, it would do that. Let me just sharpen that up a little. He's obviously got a penis butt happening now. No getting around the penis butt. Awesome. Looking good, Mr. Maggot. Oh, nipples. Let's give him some Batman suit and nipples. Fuck yeah. Then after that, I am gonna call him good with the smooth skin on that. I don't know if I want to pockmark him or not. I guess I do, because I'm doing it. So I guess it's too late now. There's literally no turning back on this. Because I just either fucked him up or it made him all right. I don't know. It made him look like he had a skin condition. All right. Well, there we go. There's Mr. Maggot. Nipples. Yeah, well, when you run into a dude who needs $2 million to get their idea going and want to do theirs first, who needs 2 million ideas and wants to get theirs going and wants to do theirs first, as in, like, will you get that $2 million? Because if that's the case, bro, yeah, okay, I'll do whatever you want, bro. I mean, or if he needs $2 million from you to get his idea going first. Because if so, fuck that, dude. Good luck. You'll never get that. In a world of creative people looking for other creative people to help you be a creative person, you're never going to get that. I don't give a shit. You will not get help. All the other creative people are going to make fun of you and they're going to talk shit behind your back. People who are looking for funding, you mean? Yeah, people are going to be looking like, oh shit. People are going to be talking behind your back in all the groups. They're going to be like, dude, no, this guy's a joke, etc., etc. Unless he has clout, unless somewhere, he actually has some kind of, unless the proof's in the pudding somewhere. You know what I mean? There, he's got a little nipple now on the side there. I might give him a little bit better of a teat because that one's not that big. Give him like a big old baloney nipple. Nah, just leave him little tiny tits, little tiny nipple like that. That'll be fine. He ain't got to go overboard with the nipples, with the nips. Gonna need a little bit more clay than that. A little bit more than that. Come on, man. Gotta get that round ball. I mean, so talk shit behind his back. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's one of those things where, unfortunately, that's get off the fucking thing, you fuckhead. Really? Unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. And it sucks because he's probably a genuinely good guy, just wanting some help, wanting some funding. You beautiful sack of dog shit. Oh, my word. Mr. Maggot. There's his nips on the sides. God damn it, there we go. Mr. Maggot. Little nippies on the sides there going on. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. He's good. Yep. He was a total dick. Yeah. Okay, well, then he deserved it. It's all on him. Now, let me just do this. Oop, fuck. Can't do that, bro. You gotta go straight. You gotta go straight all the way one time. So you can actually sit. Perfect. Boom. There's Mr. Maggot. Bam. Completo. Well, pretty much completo. I do have to do the hands, but I can move him over to the get the fuck out of my way zone. Move. Monkey paw. No, don't roll over backwards, you fat fucking dump head. Okay. Little top hat, which looks decent. I may put a little ribbon around it. But yeah. That was a good pop. Well, the thing about it is, again, with the you want $2 million for $2 million looking for funding from people, dude. If you're going to rip people off, you might want to, start with a legitimate number, a realistic number that's going to make people go, yeah, I don't think this guy's a fake. $2 million? That's bullshit already. You can tell that's bullshit. And anyone who says that's not bullshit, that they're not lying, is fucking super lying, because that's, I don't know what he's doing. It was for a video game. Okay. But man, did he have the, I guess it just depends on what stage you're at and what he was doing for it and what he was looking for in people. Yeah. I can't talk shit because video games are expensive as fuck, and I do know how it goes these days with everything like that. So, yeah. But holy shit, man. I just wouldn't. Blows my mind because if he's looking for investors, that's one thing. Get people to work for free, or like, I've got a lot of people that ask me to work for free over the years. Hey, can you do this for free? Hey, can you paint this or draw that or make me a design or make me a logo or this or this or this or that? You know what I mean? had 2 bits of concept art and was in the planning stage. So he didn't have designers, he didn't have the programmers, he didn't have any of that stuff then. He was serious in the very beginning stages then. Well, then that's good that he kind of had an idea what he's going for, but the 2 million, like, I guess depending on the companies he was going to be shooting for to get to work on it would kind of decide if that was a probable amount. Because that sounds a little, I don't know. Maybe that'd be an, I don't know. I don't know how much it makes to make a video game. You know? Yeah. 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 He had a group of people who were waiting to work, but he didn't want to register a trademark until he got the money. That's stupid. That sounds fishy because you want a copyright trademark ASAP because you definitely don't want people in the group. Even you don't know these people. You don't know who you're working with. Sorry, but you don't. It's good to believe that you do, but even friends in a business, a very financially lucrative business like video games, yeah, a lot of those people you think are your buddies are going to stab you right in the back for $1 million. So probably should not have thought, yeah, you know what? He also refused to use Kickstarter. Yeah, that's because it was a paper trail to him. That would have been a financial proof in the pudding, you know. That would have been something where people would have been able to keep his name. They would have been like, no, no, here's his Kickstarter. Where's our money? Where's our thing? I had a Kickstarter once for a comic book that my partner kind of bailed on me, didn't kind of did, and it sucked. Like the guy that was going to do art stuff with me, everything was going great. It wasn't a Kickstarter; it was a GoFundMe, and it crashed and burned, and it sucked. And I contacted everybody I could find about refunding money. By the way, made it a public thing. I was like, hey, trying to track people down. And one guy I couldn't find, and he actually kicked a couple $100. And he messaged me on there, and he was like, "Hey, is this thing ever going to get off the ground? Because I'm kind of mad." And I left messages, and I was like, "Bro, I'll return your money. Just you got to message me because I cannot find you anywhere. My name's public. My reputation's public. Like people know who I am. People will back me up. I'm a solid guy. I'm all about this shit. I've gone public saying, hey, I didn't get the funding, but I'm still doing it. And then when my partner bailed out on me, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to finish this or not. So I contacted people, I refunded money, I, made it right what I could. But this one dude has eluded me and I never could find social anything on him. And it was ridiculous. And he never contacted me. So I was like, I guess. I was like, bro. So I left a message on that and I was like, bro, hit me up, I guess. And that was years ago. Nothing. So, and it sucks because one of my dreams when I was a little kid was to be a comic book artist. Like, that was one of my main dreams, which got me into all this nerdy shit and doing stuff. And I still have it. It's all the way written, drawn out. I need to fix a few of the drawing pages because now that I look back on it, I go, that looks, I could do better than that. So I want to modify some, fix them. But I hated the way I was coloring it. And a buddy of mine did so much better. So much better. His style that he was using was so cool. He did like, I think, 3 or 4 pages. And it just sucked. I'm not going to hold anything against him. Life happens. But, he kept promising me, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm like, cool. And then a couple of months would go by, and he's like, yeah, I'm getting pages done. I'm getting pages done. I'm like, cool. and he'd shoot me a page. He sent me the first like 3 or 4 pages he did. And I'm like, man, these are amazing. He's like, yeah, I'm getting them done. I'm getting them done. I'm like, cool. And then months went by. Like 6 months later, I'm like, dude, are you done? Are you getting this stuff done? He's like, yeah, I haven't done anything at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, I haven't done anything in months, and I'm those are the only pages I've done, and I'm not gonna be able to do this. And I was all, if you would have just told me this, you know, 5 months ago when you sent me those 4 pages, that you were not gonna do any more after that, I wouldn't be 6 months behind, bro. And I was like, now I've got to catch up so fast. And it just pulled the rug out from underneath me. It just killed me. And I was like, what the fuck do I even do now? What the fuck do I even do now? It killed me. But to refuse to do something like that as a financial backing to a project that you're passionate about is a huge red flag. So don't get involved in people like that, because it holds you accountable for your actions or non-actions. And if, like, for instance, I couldn't pull it off, so I had to be held accountable. And people were like, hey, what is going on with this? And I said, hey, nothing. It failed on me. I sadly couldn't accomplish what I wanted, so it is what it is. And you know yeah, I get depressed and stop working on them too, and that's one of the killers for me. It sucks and I hate it. And that's probably one of the bigger stoppers for me, period. Is I'll start working on something, and then something will happen, depression kicks in, and I just kind of wane off of it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'll work on it later, and then I never ever ever come back to it. It's like, fuck. Like, I knew I wouldn't come back to it, you know. So why lie to myself? Why say I'm going to come back to it when I know better? Don't know. Make myself feel better, like I'm going to, maybe. But hang on a minute. Let me cutting little nubby arms for him now. I just realized I need to do that before I start working on the crab guy or the bug guy or any number of other things. The blob's going to be easy. The blob's just going to be like a shape, and then that'll be a mold that I can then put things in with the clear. It'll be easy. Well, then I'm going to have to make a skeleton body. Boop. Yeah. How am I going to make that? Shit. Oh, yeah, you got your caterpillar more leaves. Good job. Because caterpillars do need more leaves. That's a fact, Jack. All right, hang on a second. Let me think about how I want to make his little arms. Fighting through the depression is hard. Because, it's easy to say, oh, well, I'm down, but it'll get better. It doesn't get better. It only gets dumber. Dumb shit happens. But then you're just like, fuck everything. And then that makes life even worse and worse and then worse. Eventually, you're just like, what am I doing here? What is the point of all this crap? This is all garbage. God dang it. This is not going well. Alright, so sometimes I use copper wire as a armature, because sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Oh, hey, there's some of this wire. You know what? Hang on, let me try that. Don't be a cockhead. Okay. All right, let me just set that there. That might have been really asshole. That might have been a bit thick, so I'll use this really quick. Oh, you know what? Oh, come here. So, but the problem is like, oh, okay, just fall apart, whatever. The thing is people say, oh, you're depressed, just get over it, or oh, you're depressed, just work past it. It's like, bro, I can't. It's hard. Life's dumb. Can't just work past being depressed. That's not that easy. Oh, come here. What am I looking for? Oh. Oh. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I'll twist it up first. I don't know. I've never done this before with this. So hang on a minute. Let's twist it up first. Ouch. My broken finger pops back. Sometimes I break my fingers and I'm just like, what? I don't have a broken finger now. Yeah, I just said I don't now. I know I don't now. Hee hee. What are you, Michael Jackson? Hee hee. Oh, crap. No, because how am I going to do it now? Because I was going to bend it back down. Oh, whatever. Like saying your arm was broken, just walk it off. Yeah, pretty much. And that's just the thing is like, some things you can, quote unquote, walk off. A lot of things in life you can't walk off. And when you get depressed, very specifically, what the heck? Never mind. I'll just do that then. You ding dongus. When you get depressed, it's not exactly the easiest of things to just, it's okay. I'll just deal with it. And everything's all right. Okay. Okay. You know, that's going to be like regular arm size. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of just wanted him to have little dumpy arms. But now he's like, I got regular arms, regular people arms. Well, shit. I'll just. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, you guys just go live on my floor now where I'm sure I won't step on you later at all. At all. I'm sure that will not be a thing that will happen to me, in just a few moments. Foreshadowing. It's totally going to happen in just a few moments. Okay, there we go. But I don't know, man. The depression thing, I have mad fat depression, bro, and it sucks. Like I'm always depressed about shit. I know. I bitch and complain online. I'm always like an emo kid. I'm always like, today sucks. Here's why. You know, you want to find out what the weather is, tune into me and I'll tell you it's all gloomy. But it's just stupid. And I don't even get it. Like, I don't know why I'm so depressed all the fucking time. But I am. Captain Depresso here. Captain Depresso drinking an espresso. Oh, that was stupid, I know. But and you know, I've got, like I keep saying, it doesn't even make sense for me to be down. People are like, "Oh, dude, you got it. You got all this great stuff going on." Yeah, I do. Okay, you know, it's all good. But that doesn't change that. And that's what makes it even suckier, especially for those around me, you know? Yep, sweetie. Good. I'm surprised he hasn't turned into a butterfly yet, to be honest. I think that's pretty weird that he hasn't. I mean, I just figured he would have turned into a butterfly by now, being. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been a couple of weeks that we've had him. Yeah, at least 2. So, yeah, he should be a damn butterfly by now. What's up, caterpillar? What's your problem? Yeah. You stupid caterpillar. Be a butterfly already, huh? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it takes them that long. I think I don't know. Look it up. Look up how long does it take a caterpillar to be a caterpillar. Get a butterfly. I will not look it up. I'm busy. You know? I don't look it up either. Okay, well then we'll never know how long it takes a caterpillar to be a butterfly. I guess that is something that we'll never learn. Okay. Nope. I guess it'll just be something we'll never know. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. And yeah, you do kind of got baggage. She didn't even hear me. If I said bye, she just heard me talking. She goes, bye. It's adorable. Ouch. This is hard to do. I don't usually use armatures either. Weird. Weird. So this is all kind of trial by fire for me. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Why not? Let's just see what we can do here. But damn it, it still is going to be the same problem of when creating this in a mold, how am I going to create a proper mold for it that will allow me to flow the shit in there right. That's going to be the problem. God dang it. I don't think it will. Indeed. So how to make it fat enough, rotund enough that when the resin leaks down in there, it has plenty of room to flow. Hmm. Hmm. But the problem is, can't be too fat or it won't look right on his little arm, you know? It's like, ah! All right, that's ridiculous. That's amazing. It's stupid amazing. Fuck though, because see if I stick it like that, because it molds, it'll mold. I'll have to put it in the mold like that. Quit being a fucking cocksucker. Dude, just do what I fucking tell you. You fucking dickbag. Fuck off, bro. I fucking hate you. You know, I guess I could put it like that. And then have it cut. Pour pour the resin in. Okay, I'll do it like that. So now I just got to model this to look good. All right. Yeah. We'll just do it like that. And we'll make them kind of stumpy, fat arms. But we're also going to give them kind of like a little claw hand. So it looks like a little maggot talon of some sort. You know. But man, it keeps those little fucking metal parts keep wanting to sproing out there. Like little fucking dildos stabbing me in my asshole. Okay. What do maggot talons really look like? It's a good question. That's about perfect, though. That about looks like what I want. Now, I do want that to actually cool off because it's pretty warm. So let's make the other one instead. Yeah, Mr. Maggot's fucking cool. I just don't know who I want to make next. I'm thinking the little crab guy or the little beetle guy. I really like those designs. They're pretty fucking cool. Maybe the crab one because he'll have 6 legs. What else I got? My one guy there. That's all I've got. Maybe Mant. Mant. Now, you know what I was thinking? It's not that you care because you don't care. Let me just look up the word Mant. Let me make sure there's not something named Mant already. Mant. Out of a technical. Oh, what is that? Mantini? Mant abdomen? What the fuck is that? See all images. Yeah, okay. See all images. What is that? Mantini. Oh, matinee. It's got Dan Aykroyd or John Goodman in it. And it's a movie he was in with a giant ant. Huh. Film. It says Mant. Wait, Mant, the movie within the movie? Ultrasonic? Wait, what am I looking at here? Okay, wait. So is that motherfuckers? Is this a movie or not? Film Mant, the movie within the movie Ultra Swank. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Matinee, starring John Goodman, is a feel-good comedy about a Hollywood huckster premiering his new movie monster movie. Yeah, I've seen that. Haven't I? Mant. Holy shit! Did I come up with that? And they are think about that? And it's a dude with a giant with a ant head. Son of a bitch. But I've seen that. Did I just not know? And he's an ant head on a suit and a tie. Son of a bitch. Was that somewhere just in my brain and I didn't think about it? Son of a bitch. That's why I wanted to look it up because I was like, that's too good. Man and ant, Mant. Oh, yeah, it is always good to look things up. That's why I was like, I was sitting there thinking last night or whatever, because I was like, man, that's hilarious. It's like, man, there's no way somebody else hasn't thought up Mant yet. And I know I've seen, because all the old movies like, and I don't know, there's been a few of them, and I've seen stuff like that where it's bug people with bug heads and shit like that. But I didn't know for sure if I'd ever seen something like that. But now that I see this, I'm like, yeah, I've seen that, but I don't. Now that makes me mad. I just wanted to make a mant. Fuck. Can I get? How can I get away with that? Hmm. Get away with that because that's amazing. So made in a real movie. That makes me sad because I thought that would have been hilarious, and it would be. It's from 1992. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, I know there's nothing new, dude. That's just the thing, but it literally is called Mant, and that was what I was thinking because man and ant, and I was thinking of how to put the two together. Again, I started thinking about how to combine things like Edward Scissorhands and Freddy Krueger. So Eddie or Eddie Krueger hands, and I thought maybe funny, but um, Mant just made sense. Man, there's got to be a way I can pull it off. And even if nothing else, I could give, like I said, I wanted to give homage to like the old movies and shit and horror movies and things like that too in some of this. To like again, Monsters in My Pocket and Muscle Men. I want to make a guy named Muscle Man for real. I want him to be called Muscle Man and him be the Muscle Men characters and do stuff like that in this just for fun to kind of have it there. So, well, shit. All right, I'll have to really dig into that and see what I can do to switch that up so I don't get, you know, because obviously I don't want to get in trouble for doing the bads. Being like, oh yeah, I made that up. People are like, no, you didn't. You got that. It's a John Goodman movie. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, son of a bitch, it is. Man, you're gonna poke the fuck out of me. Don't poke me. Hold on. Come here, little pliers. There we go. But again, I had a sneaking suspicion. Something inside me said, bro, you better look that one up because that one's too good. That one's too good that for somebody else not to have already made that. I was like, damn it, I'm right. That is too good for somebody else not to have already done. It's too simple, Mant. Hmm. I mean, I could always spell it with two T's, but still, then it's a man with an ant head, and that's literally what that is. Damn it! I was thinking womant, make it a woman with a ant head. That might be funny because then same basic principle, but only then I wouldn't get in trouble. So I could do that. That would probably be just fine. But I don't know. Okay, you guys about the same size. Your upper arm's a little tinier. And you're kind of a little bit not as. Come here, idiot. I'm mean to my Clay. I'm like, fuck you, Clay. Come on, man. All right, but I'm gonna let you cool off too. Can't wait to see what you do with Java the slut. Man, I think there's a website that has that going on, and I think they would sue the fuck out of me. So I'm almost afraid to use that one. That is for sure. But I might go there. I might go there. Star Wars. I'm pretty sure I've seen that website, and I know that's a thing. There is literally no way that's not a thing at all. Star Wars. Yeah, I would bet my fucking life on it. that is a legitimate website. 1 million and 1 million billion %, bro. And Java the Slut is definitely on that website. And Leia, oh God, shut the fuck. Yes, that is a website. There is no doubt. That is definitely a website. Leia, come on. Her name is Leia, but it's going to be spelled like Leia. Jesus. That's ridiculous. I already know. I don't even have to go look up the website. I know it's a real thing. Got to fill in a couple holes on the skull here while I'm at it. You always got to, let me do it like this. So see the hole in the chin. Sometimes sometimes resin doesn't, I don't have a pressure pot. If you had a pressure pot, it forces the holes, forces the bubbles out so you don't get these holes. But if you don't have a pressure pot, then you got to deal with fucking holes. Well, when I reuse these little guys instead of for what they were made to be, which this guy is being reused, because I didn't use him for what he was made to be, well, got to fill in them holes. I'm sure there's a Java the Slut joke in that. Fill in them holes. Ha ha ha. But there we go. That one's good. Now fill in this other hole back here. Bam. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. There we go. And then whenever we do the casting for that, it'll look fine now. Oh, there's another hole right there? Not really. It would have been a bubble. It would have busted into a hole, but it's secured, so we're good. But whenever I make the little skeleton, little zombie corpse part for him, which I guess I'm doing right now, kind of. Didn't mean to, but I picked him up, and now I'm like, I better do something about that. Well, no, I'm not going to, because I don't know. I don't know. How do I want him to be? Because the blobs, well, I guess the blobs are going to be about yay high. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's already been almost 2 hours. Fuck. Yeah, I'll probably go and get off here. I know I was going to start another figure, but dude, I finished him. I'll get these little hands done later just on my own. And then I know I got this guy here, the spider guy still. That guy will be cool when he's worked on. I'm just going to basically make a little spider, little skeletal parts to him and make him look cool, and then armor up his legs, and that'll be about that. Detail his legs and armor him up, and then he'll be kind of done and ready to cast. Well, I got to cut his legs off and modify those, but well, make them. And then you could even, when I'm done, there'll be holes in his arm holes. You will put his legs on there and his tiny little arms on him if you want, which would be stupid and make no sense at all. But good times, good times. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go ahead and kill it. End it over here.